Hi Dr. Siti, how are you? I hope you are doing well. I'm doing well here as well. So first of all, today we're going to talk about some stages in tender. So as we all know, the last stage of the tender is tender evaluation, or we call it as tender assessment. So this stage is very important stage in tender, selecting the tender, because in this stage we can verify whether the tender that we're gonna give to the people, is it good, or is it the people are worthy to get the tender. So this stage are some important stage in tender. Okay, first of all, this tender evaluation or tender assessment can be divided into two objectives. Okay, first objective is to select the most appropriate proposal to meet the requirement. Okay, second objective of this tender evaluation or tender assessment is to create an evaluation audit trail and set some supporting documentation that will support the evaluation process and the final decision. So these are the two objectives where we can divide it into among the tender evaluation. The first is to select the most appropriate proposal to meet the requirement. So we can keep some requirements, so we need to select the most appropriate proposal in order to meet the requirement and meet the customer needs too. Okay, second objective is to create an evaluation audit to be a supporting document for the proposal, and at the end of the day we can evaluate the proposal and we can take the final. Okay, next let's see the evaluation process. This process can be customized to meet the needs. Okay, mainly this process contain four major parts, which is we can divide it into something like part A, part B, part C and part D. In these four parts there are some small division in order to bring one big part. Okay, first part A we can also say it as an overview part. Second, part B we can also say it as a short list selection. Third is part C, which is finalist selection. The fourth part, or the part D, which we can also call that part as an appendices containing supporting material. So there are some supporting material or supporting document in order to fulfill the requirement. So this part also is an important part. As I said just now, in part A, it consists of executive summary. Okay, executive summary is a document or proposal which they have summarized all the business proposal itself into a small short document where we don't need to read all the proposal. It's just some conclusion where we can just highlight the main part and we can understand the whole tender in a small short document. Okay, next part B, or we can call it as also shortlist selection. Okay, shortlist selection is very important. First of all, we will be listing all the vendors collected. All the vendors who send their proposal to us, we need to collect all the list of the vendors. Then we need to product decision model. The list of vendors will go into a product decision model, and we will be finding the RFP finding is very important. And next we will be summarize the shortlist recommendation. So this is the part B. Okay, the next part is finalist selection. Finalist selection is very important because in this part where we will be checking the vendor by going to the site and checking their reference. Okay, next, functional demonstration finding. So this is very important, where we can go and demonstrate like what they're gonna do or what they're gonna give us, or does the thing that they give us fulfill the needs of the requirement. So that's the thing. Next, it's technical review finding. We can also check technically either their proposal or their documents meets the requirement. Next, solution demonstration planning lab finding, and finally it's summary of final recommendation, finalist recommendation. So we will be summarize the whole finalist recommendation. The four part that I said just now can be also drawn in a diagram, which will be looking like this. Okay, finally we have reached to the final part. This part is very important too in the evaluation process, because evaluation process also consists of many criteria. Okay, first of all, it's evaluation team, evaluation process. Of course, it consists evaluation team. Evaluation team is a team where individual with appropriate skill will be in the process in order to select the correct vendor. Next, it's evaluation process, which is the evaluation process is set as steps of are followed by the evaluation team to conduct evaluation of the response. Third, it's evaluation criteria. This criteria is very important in order to select the correct vendor. Fourth, it's evaluation score. This score will be given according appropriately by the individuals to each vendor who have submitted their proposal. And finally, it's evaluation report. Evaluation report is very important because in this report we can know which vendor has got the tender. Okay, so I hope that this is the evaluation, the whole evaluation process. I've give it in a very simple manner. I hope that all of you who are viewing this video, you understand with the evaluation process. Thank you.